There are a lot of technologies that excite me. As a physician and innovator, it's no one technology, it's where they start to converge and layer together that I think is most exciting. Whether it's big data, AI, robotics, sensors, even genomics is becoming consumerized. And one example that's exciting, I think, is the idea that you as an individual can become kind of the CEO of your own health. You can own your own health information, you can access it in smart ways. I've been involved with Singularity University and the X Prize, and help design a prize to build a medical tricorder, something that can be the integration of technology. And I have a prototype right here that's actually shipping as part of a clinical trial. It's a medical tricorder that integrates sensors, artificial intelligence, mobile digital health. When you hold this to your forehead, it picks up your heart rate, your blood pressure, calculates your temperature, it talks to your smartphone, and can give you a bit of a dashboard of your health technology. So as a consumer or a parent at home, you have some insights into what's going on. It can do for smarter triage, smarter disease management, smarter disease prevention. What was interesting about this technology from a company called Scanadu is they actually crowdfunded it on Indiegogo, broke the record at like $1.5 million. 10,000 individuals paid $200 to get one of these as part of a clinical trial. So there are a lot of interesting new medical tools that you can even fit in your pocket. One of them is like an EKG that fits on your smartphone case. So I can simply hold the smartphone case and get a live EKG directly from my phone. This can now be analyzed for any abnormalities, sent to my cardiologist or anywhere around the world. And this can be used to do a better job of managing heart patients or doing triage or diagnosis. And I don't even have to be holding the patch. I'm holding the phone. I can log into a little app that's connected to a wearable patch. I'm wearing a patch underneath my shirt and it's talking live to my smartphone. It picks up my heart rate, my temperature, my steps. You can again see my live EKG on the phone. Now, this is just one example of what used to be intensive care unit level data streaming through these mobile devices, which brings us digital, connected, mobile health and can bring us smarter healthcare at lower costs. Other things that are shifting healthcare include things like 3D printing. 3D printing is disrupting all sorts of fields. It's coming to orthopedics. You might have a fracture, you might scan your arm and then print a 3D printed brace, for example, or crutch, or other sort of medical instrument that matches you individually. That's another thing that's moving. There are new ways to do home diagnostics, not just for your heart, but let's say you have a child who has an ear infection. You can put a little smartphone attachment on your smartphone. You can look in the ear and record an ear infection and track that. So the whole doctor's bag is becoming a digital doctor's bag that can fit in my pocket and is part of where healthcare is going, and I think has implications across the financial world, the biotech world, the pharma world, and healthcare in general, because we can bring smarter, proactive, continuous healthcare, not sort of intermittent and reactive model that's so expensive and often broken in today's world. I think as an investor, the opportunity and challenge is to think exponentially. All these technologies that are shrinking to my smartwatch or to the patches I'm wearing in the medical realm are riding this exponential age. You all know Moore's law, the power of computation, but it's coming in 3D printing and artificial intelligence and robotics and social networking. And the challenge is to think exponentially. Our linear brains can appreciate 30 linear steps, but 30 exponential steps actually takes us to a billion. Particularly when these things come together, it enables us to make medical tricorders and artificial intelligence doctors and all the smart apps and things that are shrinking into our wearable devices, for example. So I would argue not to look at 2015, but look at 2017, 2020. Think about where that exponential puck is going to go and how some of these amazing technologies are going to double or quadruple by then. And invest into the convergent space of where AI can touch mobile, can touch big data, can touch sensors. That has a role in how we do personal investing, how you invest in your own personal health and track that. It plays a role in disrupting all sorts of industries. I mean, a couple brief examples. Everyone knows Uber. Who's going to build the Uber of healthcare? That's already starting to happen, where you can press a button on your smartphone and bring a doctor to you. It's coming to the realm of pharma, which is able to push a clinical trial to a patient in their mobile app or a wearable. So look at to where the puck is going exponentially and invest in those fields that are moving in that direction. I think the big returns are going to be where folks aren't always looking today, not another Me Too product. And you have to balance the fear with the opportunity. And if you're looking, just for the next Uber, you might be lucky or not. I think though, if you are a real venture type capitalist and you take a venturesome approach, and look again at where technologies are emerging. At Singularity University, where I chair the medicine side of the equation, the companies that are emerging from our programs are all ones riding these exponential waves and are getting funding and are coming to market at much lower capital costs with much broader impact in a much shorter time frame. And I would look for those sort of companies that are thinking in those realms, leveraging again the world of digital sensors, AI, even robotics, to bring us surprising new innovations, putting technologies together.